It's time to meet Pixel 10a. Hey friends, I'm Tasia Custode and I've been borrowing this Pixel 10a review unit. And that means it's time to cover the best Pixel 10a features, including all the AI goodies packed inside. Pixel 10a, this one in the Obsidian colorway, is 6.1 inches in height and 2.9 inches in width with 0.4 inches of depth, weighing about 6.5 ounces. It features a 6.3 inch actual display that is brighter, offering 3000 nits peak brightness. It's got Corning Gorilla Glass 7i cover glass, and you might notice the updated design here. 10a has a flat camera bar that is flush. It's offering a more durable design, but still with updated cover glass, which is nice. It's also got slimmer and more uniform bezels. Pixel 10a has 8 gigabytes of RAM, and being an A series, it comes with either 128 gigabytes or 256 gigabytes of storage. And the 10a has the Google Tensor G4 chip, which you know I'm going to touch on later. And you know how much I love the camera system on a Pixel, so let's jump into some of the Pixel 10a camera specs. On the front, Pixel 10a has the same 13 megapixel selfie camera we saw on both the 8a and 9a, offering up to 4K video recording in 30 frames per second. Now on the back, we've got pretty well that same dual rear camera system we saw with 9a. You might remember the scale back of that wide camera on the 9a. Well, the same remains true here. Pixel 10a has a 48 megapixel main camera quad PD dual pixel with a 1/2 inch image size sensor. The 10a also has a 13 megapixel ultra wide lens on the back and features super res zoom up to 8 times. We've got macro focus and night sight capabilities on 10a as well. And from the rear cameras, you can shoot in 1080p at 30 or 60 frames per second, or 4K at 30 or 60 frames per second. Again, just as we saw with the 9a and the 8a, I believe. And lots of the same video features we know and love with the Pixel are available here too with 10a, things like slow-mo and cinematic pan and more. And so far I've been happy with the video quality on Pixel 10a, but it's not like you'd be able to really tell a real difference between 9a to 10a in my opinion. So if you're looking for a big camera spec boost between 9a and 10a, you might not find it here, at least in terms of physical specs, because we're going to get into the all new camera capabilities of 10a shortly. But first, I just want to do a real quick photo comparison between some 9a photos I had taken compared to the 10a, so you can get a little idea here. I really think you'd be hard pressed to tell the difference between 9a and 10a in terms of image quality. As this is an A series model, really the one thing I can ever knock about the camera system is that zoom capability. 8 times zoom might be fine for you, but I find the quality still lacking in overall image clarity when you're zooming anything past 5 times on the 10a. So just keep that in mind. And let me know in the comments below if you want a full Pixel 10a camera review, and I'll drop one for you. Okay, so with that, let's move on to some of the Google AI goodness baked inside Pixel 10a. Powered by a Google Tensor G4 chip, Gemini is your built-in personal AI assistant. And you can also use Gemini Live on Pixel 10a to have free-flowing conversation with Gemini. Gemini Live is super helpful, especially when you're using the screen sharing capabilities so that it can see what you see. It really helps you understand what you're looking at when you're looking at it. And of course, Circle to Search is available on 10a. This is such a quick and easy way to search anything with a simple tap, or circle, or even a scribble on your screen for instant results without switching apps. You've also got Nano Banana, Magic Compose, and Pixel AI weather summaries baked in to Pixel 10a. And of course, there's a million and one AI magic tricks when it comes to that camera system and your photo editing capabilities on Pixel 10a. So here's a quick rundown of just my favorites. Pixel 10a features Auto Best Take. Now, I've been in love with Best Take since its launch, but this is where, if necessary, Google AI will combine similar photos into one picture to make sure everyone looks great. And it does this automatically for you. Now, Camera Coach has come to 10a, and it is another super helpful feature. It uses Gemini models to guide you to better framing and shot composition. It's awesome for those of us that need assistance taking a shot from decent to great. But editing images in Google Photos has never been easier. You can simply ask Photos for what edits you'd like, whether that be removing distractions, adjusting lighting, adding something to an image. Just have Gemini do it for you. It's really so easy. You just prompt it as you would in Gemini, and just like that, edits are applied to your images. With the help of Gemini models, Google Photos understands what you're asking, it interprets it, and it instantly applies the edits you request to get the results you want. Another photo editing feature I really love is the Move feature. I feel like this is kind of something that's overlooked and not really many people talk about. Hidden in your editing tools, you can simply tap to move a subject in your photo. Generative AI gets to work in the background, and in a matter of seconds, your subject is seamlessly moved for you. Seriously, this has improved so much in just a short amount of time. And of course, Magic Eraser, Audio Magic Eraser, Add Me, Reimagine, and more of our favorite AI photo editing capabilities are all available on Pixel 10a. And before we move into pricing, it's going to be helpful to note some really handy call assist features that are available on Pixel 10a. There's Hold for Me, Clear Calling, Call Screen, Call Recording, and more, all on board waiting to streamline your workflow. And yes, Pixel 10a features Satellite SOS. This is a major upgrade for an A-series model. Now, when it comes to charging, Pixel 10a is unfortunately not compatible with Pixel Snap. But Google has said they've improved wired charging on this A-series device. It's also offering faster charging than Pixel 9a, with more than 30 hours of battery life and up to 120 with extreme battery saver toggled on. So, is Pixel 10a worth it? Well, that really depends on the features that are most important to you. If you don't really care about the enhanced photo editing capabilities, then you might want to rethink. But if you care about this newly redesigned camera system and completely flat back, or the photo editing tools available on only this A-series like Auto Best Take and Camera Coach, or maybe having Satellite SOS is a specific need for you, then Pixel 10a is a nice little upgrade from the 9a for sure. And if you're trying to decide between the 10 or the 10a, you really can't go wrong with the A series in terms of saving money, because you're getting a lot of bang for the buck. And speaking of bang for the buck, Pixel 10a starts at $499 US. So what do you think of Pixel 10a? Will you be grabbing one, and what are your favorite features? Let everyone know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, well, I want to know. You can give it a like, a share, or you can leave that comment below. You can click right about here to subscribe to my channel, and here for even more Pixel goodness. You know you wanna. Thanks for watching. See you next time.